If you scare easily, I wouldn't watch this video. It was a dark and stormy night, and Alice was alone in her house. She had just finished watching a scary movie and was feeling a little uneasy. As she went to bed, she heard strange noises coming from outside her window. At first she tried to ignore it, but the sounds grew louder and more persistent. She got out of bed to investigate and opened the curtains, only to find a pair of glowing eyes staring back at her. But before I tell you what it was, like in this video and subscribe to my channel to never miss any other story. Alice screamed and backed away, but the eyes seemed to follow her. She realized that they were attached to a figure standing just outside her window. The figure was dressed in tattered clothes, and its face was covered in dirt and grime. Alice could see that its fingers were long and thin, like claws. As she stared in terror, the figure began to scratch at the glass, making a chilling sound that echoed through the empty house. Alice tried to call for help, but her phone was dead. She was trapped and alone with the figure outside. The scratching continued, becoming more and more frenzied until the glass finally shattered. Alice backed away in horror as the figure crawled through the broken window, its long limbs contorting in unnatural ways. It moved towards her slowly, making a guttural, inhuman sound. Alice tried to run, but her legs were heavy and unresponsive. She could feel the figure's hot breath on the back of her neck as it reached out with its claws. At that moment, Alice knew that she was going to die. She closed her eyes and waited for the end, but it never came. When she opened her eyes again, the figure was gone. Alice never slept well again after that night, haunted by the memory of the figure outside her window. She never knew what it was or why it had come for her, but she knew that it was something beyond human comprehension, and she knew that it was still out there, waiting for its next victim.